Hey, hold on. Hey, good morning, people. Good to see you. Oh, couldn't get the door open after I started the stream. I went to get a coffee. How are we this fine morning? I hope we're all good. I'm good here. Looking forward to Tottenham playing tonight. Very, very optimistic. Very optimistic that we're going to bounce straight back. The trouble is, Charlton just beat West Ham, didn't they? Quite well. So yeah, it kind of might not end well, isn't it? But I will be streaming on the main channel tonight. But yeah, what can we say? And it's a bit warmer today, isn't it? So they say. Which is a bit better. I'm awake now. You see, look. It's colourful. Hey, the light ain't on, is it? That's what you need. You need the light. Hold on. That's what we need. The light, mate. Well, I can fit it on again. Just. I haven't been able to fit it, shall we say. But it's getting there. A difficult day yesterday because I hurt my feet and I had to kind of hobble back from town. You honestly don't want to know, mate. It was like, oh dear. So I've got to change my footwear today. But yeah, I've got a video walking around, coming out, I don't know, in the hour or something. How comes I can't see Daniel? Oh, no way. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Let me just check on my computer. Can't be having that. Participants. He's flooding you with bees. Why can't I bloody see it? I can't either. How weird is that, eh? Not more YouTube tricks. It's selective ISO. Hold on, let me try and log in on here. Hold on. That's a proper weird, isn't it, when it does that? You know why? It knows he's a gooner. YouTube is seeing through him. I hope he's still sober. I didn't see him yesterday. I thought maybe he's fell off. Not that I'm being nasty. I was just kind of hoped that, you know, he might have fell off. Kind of thing. Where are we? Ah, he's there. Fuck. Now I can see him. How is my gooner friend? Well, actually, not really my friend, but you know, this gooner we know, mate. How are you, Daniel? Well, I'm on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Day 4, mate. Fucking having it, mate. What about that? Day 4, mate. You see? Day 4. That's a streak for me, I tell you. Nah, fair play, mate. I think you pissed it when you go that far. I told you I'll do all that, but it's when I'm dead, not at the moment. Fucking hell, man, no way. I spent all day yesterday, I walked. I didn't eat a lot. I haven't drunk no alcohol, as I say, since Saturday, after doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, kind of falling off, wasn't it? Which kind of ruins everything you're doing, doesn't it? When you just go and get bloody drunk and then go and eat KFCs. But everyone has a cheat day, don't they? So I'm going to keep to that. But if I have a cheat day, I'd rather have it going out rather than in here, if that makes sense. 15 more days. Bloody hell, yeah. Subscribe, says Nightbot. You see, I had to give this channel some love because otherwise it would just die, wouldn't it? I should have shared it on the other one, but no, I'll share it now, but never mind, it doesn't matter that much, does it? I do though. I blame Dennis. And his club, they drove me to the alcohol, you know. And that's the God's honest thing. Obviously, I saw Simo was streaming last night. As you know, Freak, I was in there a little bit, but I had my hands full in the beer group because they put the delivery charge up, and everyone was just going crackers. Well, with Spurs, we will know tonight. You see, because Charlton that just took West Ham out at the London Stadium are coming, and it's Spurs v Charlton tonight. So it's a cup game. Anything can happen, me old mate. I will be streaming for that game. I don't know why. Yeah, I was kind of in and out. As I say, I was dealing with people in a beer group, and I made a statement to someone, and some people got the arse, and it was like, mate, it's just £5, you know. It's like, and it hasn't gone up for years. Nigel, with the motor thing, I think it's more he who dares wins, he who waits and hesitates wins eventually. I don't know, but yeah, no, I haven't looked, to be honest, mate. I'm more looking at trying to pull off this Philippines thing and it not costing a fortune. And a bloody hell, yeah, I forgot my phone, didn't I? Because I get all my notifications and the flights just change so much. And I think after the dog going, a month away will do us really good, because we're sitting there at night and, you know, you think the fucking dog's there with you now, because I took the thing in from here to there that was going to go upstairs, but I've left it in the main room. And you kind of feel it'll do us both good, if you know what I mean. That would be the intention in a way. But I will try and get some vehicle. Obviously, at some point, I need to drive, don't I? But no, there's no hurry, you know. Transport costs rocketing. Yep. It's hard, mate. If in doubt, do now, bro, as we say up north. Yeah, you know it, mate. It's just... Oh, how can I explain it? I just don't want to do something and then regret it. Again, you know, like, literally, within no time, and I think, oh, why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that, and I've done it, if that makes sense. And then it's too late because I've done it anyway. Well, I didn't want to do it, but I did do it. That makes no sense whatsoever, does it? Hold on, let me put these in and cut this one. Got to get these. So, yeah, no, I will kind of, as time goes on, mate, I will do some things, as I say. But yeah, it was kind of, I don't know, you just, sometimes you're just not in that hurry or anything, are you? And you're kind of thinking, well, yeah, I will do something, but I don't want to go halfway around the country, Nigel, for a vehicle. Cost me a fortune to get there, and then I don't want the vehicle when I get there. So there's a good chance I'll wait till December, I think. Hey, Ange, good to see you, mate. Good for you, Paul. I'm ultra sensible. Yep. Yeah, it's kind of but this week, because I've been so bloody sober, obviously you get time to think, and I'm thinking, well, I don't want to run and do anything quick. I just feel it'll be better. It'll be better if I wait, and then at least both of us know what we're going to do. Good morning or good evening. I think it's good evening still for Ange there. But it'll kind of work in the long run. Well, I hope it will. But as I say, that it's been kind of hard. It's kind of like, it's all right when you're on the beer because things just go over your head. But of course, as soon as you stop bloody drinking, I looked at all these bottles and thought, I've caned that bottle, I've caned that bottle, and thought, this is probably not the best way to go, if you know what I mean. So kind of I'm kind of aware of the situation, especially with the old spirits and that. But you know, you do these things, don't you? I blame him anyway. As you know, it's not my fault. It's kind of one of them things, isn't it? But yeah, no, it's, as I say, it's not been too bad with everything. You get there, don't you? I think when you have to, but I think going away will do us too good. Obviously the other dog will stay here with SJ and Special G, so it's not like he'll be on his own. Then again, I wouldn't feel that bad anyway. It's like, he'll be all right. He's still here to tell the story, isn't he? So yeah, all is not that bad. Oh. Well, at least it's warmer today, Freako. So we can't knock that, mate. It's a warmer day today, which is probably good for us all here, isn't it? If you think about it. Black and black. That's it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. Oh, here you see. But I will brace the Tottenham game. I'm not going to be scared. As I said, I'd do the Tottenham game, so I kind of have to, really, don't I? Otherwise, I'm going to look like a right wally. Yeah, I think today's the last day, isn't it? Today's the last day of heat, and then we get back to kind of normal, isn't it? What we expect over in the United Kingdom, even in August. But you can't say it hasn't been good on the weather, has it? So yeah, there is one of them things, mate. I do agree, we do need it, mate. No matter what in life, you're going to need rain, you know, and that'll do us good, as you say. Bloody hell! Oh, I'm seeing a mirage. I just saw Anna. Oh God! I must have been on a beer last night. Oh no, I wasn't. Shit. I don't know. Anna, what are you doing? I think I'm seeing mirages. Well, don't tell me you couldn't sleep. I know that feeling only too well, mate. I can assure you, definitely needed some rain. Yeah, we do, mate. Had a lovely spell of heat. Yeah, exactly. And I think for me, mate, that's what it's all about. Oh, Anna, though. Anna, that's the most shocking thing ever. Anna's doing a cameo, you see, this morning. But no, as I say, we do need, of course we need the rain. Unfortunately, it'd be a bit harder for me to do some walking, but I'll have to just be careful. It's been very like 1976. Yeah, you know it. Yeah, 50, you're right, it is 50 years ago. During the bloody war, eh, Nigel? Scare me, yeah, I thought someone had hacked you. Yeah, I know that problem with the sleep, Anna. It's bloody horrible, isn't it? It's just, but no, what can I say, mate? Good to see you. I'm on later. I'm going to brace the Spurs game. Probably not on the beer because I'm trying to keep it a bit low this week. Obviously, after drinking so much last week, I don't want to get like Simo Sups. When Simo's a bad influence. I'm telling you, I said to him, I've got to not buy any more beer, Simo. I've got to really slow everything down. So then he gives me a discount code for Perfectdraft. So I end up buying another 3 kegs that I didn't even want to buy. And it's all Simo's fault. Trust me. I think he did it purposely. I blame Sups. That man is a menace. He's kind of got a lot going on as Simo at the moment, which probably isn't too nice in all due honesty. Oh mate, why can't I find that? That's not what you need, is it? That's odd. And I lost my thing that I needed. Okay, I'll carry on. That's a head do, that is. That's all I bloody need. Coffee needed, you know it, mate. It is though, yeah. I'm trying to do a nice quiet one. But yeah, Mr. Sups has unfortunately got a lot of stuff going on, as he said last night, which isn't great, is it? But hopefully it'll all be all right. But I think he had a few beers to kind of calm himself down. Hey, Green Leader, mate. Better head down the pub. Hey, you told me you would of it till the weekend. It's only Wednesday. Just don't support Spurs in life, mate. That will drive you more to drink. No, don't blame you, mate. It's the halfway point. Simo didn't even make it to Tuesday, did he? But I say he has had a lot going on, which I kind of understand. But he seems good enough. Oh, Daniel. What a pleasant surprise to see my friend Daniel. As everyone knows, me and Daniel were like besties, aren't we? You know? I always thought he was a South Londoner, not a B. But, you know, it makes sense. Anyone in, do hit the likes. YouTube do say it helps. It probably don't, but I've got a 20-minute video to come out on here today of us two strolling around yesterday. Let's just say some interesting sights without being, you know, as I think I slowly said in the video, but it's unedited and it's raw footage, how it should be. Wanker. Oh, ouch. Bitching me for the other day, eh? Oh, ouch. Daniel, in the old days, I think we used to say sticks and stones, mate. That's all I'm going to say. More important to me is a Tottenham win tonight. Hopefully, when Spurs are playing tonight, you'll be asleep. So if we lose, I don't have to face you anyway. That's the idea for me. Daniel, mate, I won't sleep at night. But no, it's going to be interesting tonight because Charlton, you know, they played West Ham off the park at the weekend. While the Bees played Tottenham off the park. So it could be, it could not end well for Spurs, could it? Let's be honest. I think an upset is definitely on the cards. Fucking hell, and I've got to face it. But I did say every Tottenham game I can stream, I'm going to stream right before the start of the season. I'll do it. I will not bottle it. How mad's that? Look, when you pick a bloody glass up off the floor that's got tangled behind the bar and it's got all your bloody dog's hair in it that's not even here now. Look at the bloody... How bad is that? You've got hidden on the floor. You're probably special having a couple of sly ones. No, trust me. If Spurs lose or are losing, I'll be it. Yep. You know it, mate. I'm always here. Yeah. Probably someone having a under the old bar, mate. Bro, your accent is so strange. Oh, Nicky, mate, I'm a few things. Don't worry about that. You get used to it with me. I tell you what, though, I blame Daniel for most of it. Where are you from, Nick? In a way, mate. It's called being British. Well, yeah, there is that, yeah. Hey, it could be worse. I could be American like you, mate. I could be a lot of things, actually, couldn't I? When you think about it. Actually, yeah. You know how it is. But, yeah, I get it. Matte red, blue, and orange. Hey, there's worse accents than mine, though, mate. In all honesty, mine's terrible. Awesome accent, you know it, Nigel, mate. Ah, Frico, you got one of them proper, like, what would we call it? Brummie accents. I'll never understand you, mate. When we're talking in a few weeks, I'll be like, what? Hey, it's all part of the fun, mate. It's all part of the fun. Then again, most people don't understand me on here when I've had a few beers. I know one thing. She understands me, and that's what... I sound like Barry. Oh, Bazza. Do you mean... Oh, Clueless. Oh, talking a special. Bloody hell. Oh. See, Nigel? I could have dropped myself in it then. Oh. You missed Anna. Oh, she might still be here, but she was here. I thought someone had hacked her phone. Should we say? But yeah. I was just saying something. I can't remember what it was now. Nothing of importance in a way. As per normal. Yeah, remember, it's when we meet up, Frico. If we don't understand each other, we can just say, But yeah, I don't know whether Em's going to participate tonight out here. I don't know. I said it's up to her. She wants to. She might want to have a couple because it is the midweek. So obviously she's been walking hard with me as well, and well, she doesn't quite need to do the things I need to do. Would be one way to describe it, politely, if I'm right in thinking. So yeah, she's ready. I think she's ready for an early fitness walk. That's what it is. She's excited. But yeah, as I say, I will be back on tonight as always, and hopefully there'll be a Spurs win, because otherwise I'm going to get some more stick, and it's like. But yeah, things will be so-so. I think so-so tonight. I can't believe Anna appeared again. It's like, bloody hell. Kinky self-torturing. Oh, mate, don't. Yeah, how far is it away you're staying when you come up here, Freako, from us? That might be a fitness walk, because I haven't got a vehicle. I won't be able to bring the dog because he wouldn't make it, mate. I don't mind it. It's just my feet, mate. Yesterday, if you saw the state of my feet. Oh, North Shore. Oh, man, mate, that's not even that far. Do you know something? If I'd have got the cheaper house, I'd have lived right over the road. But it was in a bit of a bad way, shall we say. North Shore. Oh, mate, you got the old pitch and putt. They used to love me in there. Until me and Special had an issue one night, and they, well, yeah. Never mind. But yeah, a long time ago, obviously. But yeah, I want to go back to the pitch and putt anyway. Not sure Scales gave. It's a lot better than mine. There's something wrong with them scales anyway. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I know that when you get on them on a Thursday and everything's going well, then you go on a 3-day bender, get hammered, fall asleep on your bloody own stream. Most people taking bets about you falling over. And then you have a KFC to round it off on a Sunday and you think, oh my God. Ah, yeah, I get it, mate. I get it, yeah. That's good. That's not a bad little area there, mate, you know. So, yeah, that'd be good, mate. That'll work. It's only a couple of miles from us, mate. Literally. And if we changed batteries, don't worry. It's better for me if it lies sometimes. Because we can walk through a cut-off. Do you know, like, as you come out of here, it's hard to explain. But you can kind of go to the field. I used to take Tiger, and then you cut down. And it's literally within 2 miles, mate, to North Shore. Yeah, good. Yeah, I'll check it out after. I didn't see until I saw you in Simo's stream last night. I forgot that you were going to message me yesterday. Yeah, through the woods. That's it. And it's all right at the moment, isn't it? It's only when it gets too wet you can't do the woods. Well, you can do the woods, but then Freako will have to witness my yellow boots, won't he? So if I have to wear my yellow boots, I have to find my yellow jacket, wear my yellow bottoms, and Freako thinks, what the fuck is this lunatic I'm meeting up with? And that kind of works, doesn't it? Poor Freako. Freako's like, shit, do we know him? He tries to walk the other way. I'll be like, Freako, over here, mate. It's me. You see? Loud and proud. Sometimes you've got to be, mate. You know the score. I lost my things as well, which bloody driving me mad, because that just don't figure what happened to these, because they're always there, and then all of a sudden they're not there, and you're thinking, what's that about? And that's because they're not where they should be. And the thing is, I can't blame anyone else but myself. As soon as it's never my fault, that's kind of a tricky one, isn't it? You know it, mate. Oh, them wellies, mate. Mate, when I wore all that lot on the beach, people would give me all these funny looks. I couldn't work out why. I thought, I'm just dressed in yellow. It was so my dog didn't lose me. People just kept looking at me weird. If you remember, Special G wouldn't come to the shop with me. She made me walk 5 metres in front. It's like, fucking Jesus, mate, you know. Do subscribe to our main channel, of course, if you're not. But there you go. I think most of you probably are. Well, I say I've got to do this one because in case, disgraceful. Gary, what do you mean? Not Tottenham, because they're even worse, mate. Disgraceful, don't come close for Tottenham. I can tell you that, mate. Because that's being nice, and that's being too nice to Tottenham. I wouldn't actually give them that much credit, in all due honesty. I'm in a disgrace. Yeah, I thought so, mate. I had this horrible feeling. Sometimes you don't want to admit it, but you have to admit it. And yeah, as you know, mate, that was one poor showing. And let's be honest, mate, you've got to be scared for tonight, haven't you? Because Charlton took the hammers perfectly out, didn't they? And I worry for Spurs tonight if he pisses around with the team. I don't know, maybe someone's going to shine. But I don't know, mate. Yeah, I watched. Obviously, I had it running on the stream here, and I said I won't bottle the streams. That's why I'll do tonight, mate. But that was just abysmal, wasn't it? I don't know. You'd say men playing boys, but that's being too nice to Spurs, isn't it? Because they don't deserve that much credit, in all due honesty. But yeah, West Ham could be, Charlton could be tricky after the West Ham thing. I don't know. This is the time for them to prove a point, isn't it? I don't know. Do they want to prove a point, or do they want to be? I don't know, mate. I don't know what he's going to do. I think he's got. You know, people say it's only the first game of the season, but it weren't like they tried or anything, was it? It was like they just. I don't know. What did they do? Think they were going to turn up and Brentford were going to roll over? Because Brentford are no mugs. That's why they've stayed in the Premier League, you know. So yeah, a little bit worrying, mate, to be honest. Let's put it this way, you don't want to be a Spurs fan, and then of course Newcastle at home, and as we know, Newcastle are also going to come to play, aren't they? And if we're not careful, that won't end well either, because I think we're away, aren't we, at Newcastle? Or are we at home? No, we're at home, aren't we? Oh, I don't know. I think we're at home, yeah. Well, it don't make no odds. At the end of the day, if we don't perform as normal, we're going to have problems. And I think, as you know, mate, it could be a very, very long season. Something that we thought would be so different. And I actually did. You know, people say, oh, you're an idiot. Okay, yeah, I believed in them. I'm not frightened to admit that. I never thought that was going to happen. Just go along and say it was the first day nerves, mate. That's what we've got to say, and we'll hope for the best. But it wasn't great, you know. Maybe they'll pick themselves up. Maybe Brentford away isn't for everyone. I don't know, but I know one thing: it could be difficult tonight. But as I say, I'll do the stream. As I said, as people like Dirty Leeds are going to come and get me, mate, if I don't do it, and say, what happened to your streaming, mate? So yeah, I don't mind in a way. I'll only be in there falling asleep or doing her reading, so probably better. But yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. Do you know when you think about things and you think it shouldn't be that bad, but it is. But it is only one game. On another basis, maybe we shouldn't be so negative, because it is still only one game. So, and we can turn it around, can't we? Oh, in the dark blue, that's it. Got it. So it's kind of, I don't know. Maybe I'm wishful thinking, maybe I'm not, but I will hold positivity towards my dodgy club, even if they are crap. That'd be one way of looking at it, wouldn't it? It's just, you know, if they stuff Charlton tonight, everyone will say, oh look, it was just the first game. Spurs will be all right, but it ain't going to iron over everything, no matter what way you go, is it? Yeah, next two tonight. And yeah, Newcastle. I thought so, mate. That's what I thought. It's just my connection on here. If I stop pissing around. Oh, so it's quite critical, mate, for him, because if you lose tonight and you lose Saturday 5:30, that'll be my next evening stream, won't it? If you lose tonight and you lose Saturday, it's going to get kind of interesting for him, isn't it? Probably not in a way he'd want it to get interesting, because, you know, they're very quick at Spurs, as a lot of you know, and the daggers come out very quickly, but understandable, because he spent a lot of money, you know. You can't do this, oh, they've got to gel in, they've got to do this, because it ain't going to wash, is it? I really don't think it's going to wash on that many people at all. So, yeah, could be an issue there, mate. Could be an issue, but you know, we will see. If Spurs stuff them tonight, I want to say that's all right. I'm confident enough. Ooh, fucking hell, mate. Did you see Charlton's performance, any of it, against West Ham at the weekend, away from home, of course? And did you also see? Yeah, but you don't win very many bets, do you, Frico? I'll tell you, mate. I don't know. I wouldn't advise it, but then who knows? They should do it, shouldn't they? On paper, they should do it, and more so, mate. They should be more up for it after cooking up. You know, after cooking up Saturday, they should be so up for it. It's unreal, mate. Because if not, then what's the bloody point, isn't it? And that's what everyone's going to say. So yeah, there is the point that they should be, well, kind of bang up for it. Yeah, that's it, mate. And that's what, don't know, mate. That's all I can hope. I guess it's the beginning of the season, mate, and I've got the pray mat out already, praying like for the mighty, world famous Tottenham Hotspur, just to get a point. I mean, bloody hell, mate, you couldn't write it, could you? But you know, mate, yourself, football's a funny old game. They stuffed them tonight 4-0 or something, and everyone go, oh look, it was just first game nerves. Tottenham are on a roll here, and everyone will be singing what a great manager he is again, and all is forgiven, isn't it? It just takes that one game, I suppose, doesn't it? And if you get that one game under your belt of winning, and then obviously Newcastle, well, no, Newcastle were unlucky, weren't they, against Liverpool? But the team can be a different beast at home. Obviously, old betting man's going to be in for a day, isn't he? With the Newcastle fans. I wouldn't like to be him. They stood by him, and he, well, yeah, he done what footballers do, didn't he? Let's be honest. But yeah, that's it. Bang up with that. But yeah, he done what most footballers do, didn't he? But you know what I mean? I don't see why they're worried. They got a bloody 100 million for him, and if he was worth that much money, God knows how much some of this talent's worth now. It's just crazy, mate, isn't it? When you think about it, it's like, well, he's not that good, was he? You know, I don't know, mate. Maybe I miss saying, Mark, good to see you, mate. How are you, pal? Been a crazy morning, mate. Anna's been in. And Special M. They're everywhere, mate, today. I see Anna in the morning. I think someone's hacked it. Hacks her phone. But yeah, I like us, mate. The sleeping issues are not good, obviously. I don't wish that on anyone. It's bloody horrible, as we know. Yep, how are you today, Mark? You still working at home today? I've done my feet yesterday, mate, walking. Oh, just ripped all my socks. Done all my bloody bottom of the skin on my feet. I can still feel it now whenever I stand and move. So hopefully I can still do a little bit of a show today, because otherwise I won't be eating much, will I? But I haven't been eating much anyway, so I can't eat much less than much, if that makes any sense. But we will look at it later, and I'm sure everything will be all right. Well, I hope everything will be all right. Would be the word, I suppose. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, hopefully you are, Mark, innit? Wow, I'm better, pal. Yep, home today. Advice to finish the week. Ah, that's all right, though. You can't knock that, mate. But at least you've got that option, innit? And that kind of helps, doesn't it? Because if you're feeling lively now, later on you might not be. So, yeah, you can't knock that, mate. But, yeah, we did it almost, I think, almost 15,000 steps yesterday, which ain't bad, you know. It's not bad going. But as I say, I did come unstuck a bit. I've got a video walking around, as I say. It was quite interesting. If someone's bored for 20 minutes later, I'll put it out in a minute on this channel. And there's some funny things going on yesterday, let's just say. But it's fun. And it's fun to walk around and film and watch. And, you know, trying to keep the camera out of most people's way. But some people, sometimes, you just can't help, can you? It just happens. Even when you don't want to try, it kind of just happens. So yeah, there is that option. But yeah, at least you're getting there, mate. As I said, I will face it tonight with the Tottenham game. Going to be difficult, I must admit, but on a late shift today, finish at 6. Oh, mate, I had to hop back like that. It's like, what is going on here, mate? I don't need this. But I'll just try some different footwear today because I'll give it a go. When we walk the dog, I'll know if I can do the second walk. So obviously walking the dog's the little walk, and then we do the bigger walk. Because obviously he's 11 and he's never going to make that. So we can't really do that one, if you get what I mean. But yeah, I mean, as I say, I'll be on tonight. Michelle might join me in a way. As I said, loads of alcohol here. I'm not going to touch it for my own sake. Just had an Ocado delivery. Oh, God, yeah, mate. Marks and Spencer's, mate. That I can just walk to the Marks and Spencer's here. But the problem is, Nigel, with my issues I've been having lately, it's dangerous for me to go in there. And I keep saying to Michelle, every time we walk past there, I've just got to get into a state where I can just walk in Marks and Spencer's and buy something. Maybe even do a review on it, because that food is different gravy in it in there. And some of it, if you don't bloody go so crazy with it, it's not so bad priced, isn't it? And you look at the deals. Hey, Jimbo. Yep, you know it, Jimbo. Do you know what got me last night, Jimbo? In the old beer groups on Facebook, poor old Dolly Parton, short battle with cancer. Yeah, she was 80, but an absolute legend. I mean, Special M absolutely loved her. Dies, and all these people, all these blokes are moaning about a £5 charge. You know, absolutely crazy. I'm not risking bumping in and buying Apple, man. Oh, don't, mate, don't. But I couldn't believe it. All these grown men moaning about a simple £5 charge if you order less than 3 kegs. But yeah, obviously, mate, horrible, Nigel. You know, no matter what way you go about it, there's nothing that's unfortunately nice about that, is there? As I say, I know she meant a lot to a hell of a lot of people, and she was one of them that had done it, been there, and got the bloody T-shirt, wasn't it? Funny enough, I can't remember the song that Michelle said that Elvis wanted to do with her and take bloody half the money, and she told him to F off, and I thought, bloody hell. So that was a bit mad. That kind of threw me a bit, shall we say? But that's it. That's how it is, isn't it? And yeah, as I say, I mean, yeah, she got to a nice age, but what stunned me, as I said, Special, was all them blokes. Not one mention about old Dolly, just moaning about their £5 beer charge. You know, it's like, what is the world coming to? Sometimes it stuns me. Good morning. Hey, Martine, how are you? I will always love you. Oh, that was it, yeah. Do you know what? I was thinking about that, the Whitney Houston classic. Do you know what? I never even knew that was bloody Elvis one. That's it, Elvis one, yeah. So obviously such a shame. An inspirational woman that put women on the map. Born into poverty, yeah. But yeah, hope you're good, Martine. Hope everything's, your boy's getting better, obviously, and everything's kind of getting there, getting to the situation that you want it. I say I came out. Obviously, I came out early again because I shouldn't be starting till now, but it's kind of, oh, at least he's getting better, Martine. You know he's not going to want for nothing when he's got you looking after him. My feet, Martine, yesterday, I couldn't walk. And all Special M said, move it, come on, we've got to get back. That was in a bad way. I'll tell you what, I thought my time had come yesterday. But I battled on, I soldiered on. She's a strong woman. Yeah, that's it, mate. And that's what it's all about, Mark. But as I say, I couldn't believe it in the beer groups, mate. You know, they're bitching each other, grassing each other up. It's like, mate, this is 101,000 literally grown men in there. It's so embarrassing yesterday, you know. It was just bad. I believe, yeah. One of 12 children. Bloody hell. Yeah, I don't know a lot about her, but she wasn't my thing. But I know, obviously, yeah, I've done a few places in America, Nigel. Obviously Vegas a couple of times because I went once with M, once with SJ, New York, Florida, San Francisco. Yeah, done a few places there. I'd love to go back to the States, but obviously the pricing, mate, now, it's a different level. When I can go to Asia and get so much more, you know, like for argument's sake, you could probably do 2 weeks in America, 1 week in America to 4 weeks in Asia. Because it is obviously a lot of bloody money now, no matter what way you go about it. But no, I do have a lot of time for the USA. And there's part of me that would want to go back. We were watching Simon Wilson's video yesterday. I don't know why, because it was really boring, but we weren't doing a lot, and it weren't one of his greatest videos, but we kind of watched it, and it was all right, I suppose. Just, I think that going into a diner along every state, I don't know, I'd probably be more interested if it was going into a pub, but during the war, Nigel, during the war, mate, you see. It's like these wartime stories, mate, I keep coming out with now, isn't it? But no, we do love the USA. It's just, it doesn't, oh, blimey, next time I've run out of gold. It doesn't merit any value now, does it? No matter what way you go with the States now. Unfortunately, you're not getting value. Hey, Martine, you know it, mate. Jack. Yeah, oh yeah, Dave. Yeah, probably, mate. Probably. I would have thought, mate. But it's going to be difficult, Dave. JetBlue. I'll have to check them out, mate. I booked 2 hours at the gym for a bike to build up against it. Yeah, that's the trouble, Mark, isn't it? I know what you're saying, mate. Luton manager. I don't know, Dave. Luton manager. Sod Luton. All I know, Dave, is there's got to be an upset, and you kind of look at it tonight, And let's be honest, it's got Spurs all over it, isn't it? Anything could happen, you know. Could be a little bit worrying. But yeah, difficult one, mate. Difficult one. But, you know, Preston could knock Everton out. Yeah, Martin saying hello to everyone, which is always good. And you lot get a rest day, don't you? You don't come until the next round. I couldn't work out what was going on, but there hasn't been no major bad upset yet, has there? Bloody Nightbot, I tell you, I need to sort that Nightbot out. He's a bloody menace, isn't he? I'll give him I need a beer. Nightbot's a lunatic, you know. We don't know what we're going to do with him sometimes. He just kind of, I don't know, he just kind of don't know where he is, does he? But that is Nightbot for you, as I get the feeling with Nightbot. But yeah, as I say, yep, morning Dave. I don't know if you know Dave, who was on yesterday, close personal friend. But yeah, Dave, I fear for Spurs tonight, mate. I'm going to do the stream because I said I would, mate. I don't know if you're about. I'm not on the bloody beer in a way. I've got to be a bit careful after last week. So yeah, I'll come out here at least for the game anyway. I was in Simo's one yesterday, like Frico, but as I say, it's not the same. Obviously, a lot of times when you're not on the beer. And then obviously we're trying to watch football at one stage, trying to watch Simon Wilson, Dave, who we were talking about yesterday, put a new video out, didn't he? But wasn't the most interesting video, watching him drive along to diners, but it was something to watch, wasn't it? At least it's original content. So the PD thing, my take, normally I'll get the kegs from the shop, send my returns there as well. However, I'm drinking more cans bottle stuff. I had Korev the other week and Buffer, yeah. That's fair enough, mate. I get it, mate. But I'd always buy 3 kegs most of the time anyway. And what they were forgetting, Jimbo, in the old beer groups, mate, was this has been this £5 delivery. It's been like that since day one, you know. And it used to always be the 3 kegs, so they've just put it back. Strange one, you know it, Dave. Oh, mate, Nigel, 11-2 on. Bloody hell, that's crazy. Maybe Charlton are playing the kids though. Who knows, mate? Maybe they're going to try and concentrate on getting up. You just don't know, do you? I've no idea what he's going to do. I heard that Madders is injured again, and it's like, fucking hell, mate. I don't know. There's a load of rumours going around yesterday that James Maddison's out for a significant length of time again. I just hope it's lies, but I'm not sure that it is, to be honest. And that's quite sad. You do kind of feel for that man because he hasn't had a lot of luck, has he, with his injuries, and he's a great player, you know. That's what it's all about. Won't really impact me. Yeah, I think France kind of should be back soon, mate. I don't know, mate, with them, innit? But yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? And it is hard with them. But you can't do right for doing wrong in these beer groups, mate. And you're like, what the bloody hell's wrong with people, isn't it? It's like, it's hard work, you know? Oh, hold on a minute. Difficult. But yeah, I don't know what to say, Jimbo, with them, mate. You know, they are what they are, and they're not going to change. It's just, it's inflation, and everything's going up all the time. I mean, I do a lot of cans and bottles, as you know, mate, with the Fizzics, because it makes more sense. But yeah, I've got one last France kind of keg here from last time, and I don't want to put it in yet, but Chelsea versus Luton. Could be, Dave, could be. And morning, Martin, Mark saying, but yeah, and it's scary, isn't it? You know, when you think about it, you're thinking, you want You just kind of want to get it right, kind of thing. But I think they need a new keg, mate. It's not in the supermarket. That's going to throw everyone, because all this bad publicity isn't good. If they have a brand new keg comes out, you know, something mesmerising, you know, and then everyone's going to be happy again. But at the moment, there's so much negativity towards them. It's bloody horrible, mate. It's horrible in them beer groups, because they're like, you know, it's not my fault if they put the bloody prices up. And I was literally doing both the big Perfectdraft keg groups last night on my own. All the other admins and moderators just thought, bollocks to this, innit? And obviously didn't bother, which you can't blame them, you know. You don't get paid to do the group, you do it for the fun and the love of the machine. And when everyone keeps having a go at you, you kind of think, bloody, what's all that about? And then they just bitch each other, grass each other up. It's like bloody, it's like kids in a playground, you know. You're like, what's wrong with these people? It's like, just get a life, mate. I never ever understand it, mate. And when I said about, I remember like a couple of years ago, I said Mao is the new bitch. I'm beginning to reckon I got that one right. And it's just, I don't know, it's just unnecessary, isn't it? You know, you're all machine owners, then you should kind of, you should be in it together, shouldn't you, really? It does help, doesn't it? Sort of. Well, I suppose if you want to, you don't have to if you don't want to. I get that as well, but you know, this bad in there, mate, yesterday. As I say, poor old Dolly Parton's just died, and all they're moaning about is their bloody £5 charge if they order less than 3 kegs, which, as I say, you know, Yodel, they pay for our returns if we send them back to them. They do this, and you know, you kind of think, how long is that sustainable for? Obviously now Perfectdraft have hit the supermarkets, and let's be honest, and the big supermarkets and everything now, so they don't kind of need all these mail order customers, which is a sod for us because we can't get them around here. You live in, anyone that lives near Skegness, you know, the thing of getting the Perfectdraft kegs would be perfect for someone living here, because of that reason that you just can't bloody get them, you know. And I think Lincoln's our nearest place, which is like 50 odd miles, so, and a bit of a drive as well, which would be a bit of a drive for me because I don't own a bloody vehicle, do I? So there was someone doing a deal in Lincoln, or somewhere near to Lincoln, with some kegs, and I thought, oh, I'll drive over and get them. And I thought, I'm not having car, I'm not driving over. So yeah, it does happen, and you kind of get used to it, don't you? And you think, does that work? Does that not work? Difficult, and it really is difficult. But I don't know, mate. Some of it yesterday was kind of like, it's not that bad, you know. It's just one of them things, isn't it? For all of us, I think. Yeah, no, Martine, not at the moment. We're not decided what to do. So, in all due honesty, it's probably better not to. We're trying to get away from when Michelle's teeth sort out before the end of the year, but that's easier said than done, because obviously flights are not quite the price that we want, because we haven't been to Asia for a while. So yeah, it's quite hard, all that. I don't know, I forgot my other phone, so I've got to check that. But I'd definitely get an electric car, because every time bloody a certain man bombs a certain place, the prices go up, don't they? And what gets you with it, they put it down a little bit, don't they, the diesel prices, but it never goes down to what it was prior to that. So they still do you up like a kipper, don't they? So yeah, for me, I would kind of try to keep away from that for now. But I will get a vehicle. I just don't know what or when. Maybe we've got to miss it more, I think, when it starts to rain in the winter and we can't walk around. Might kind of help a little bit. I would like to, well, I'd hope to think. We don't want to choose something and then we don't want it, and then we decide against it, and then it's kind of, it's too late then, isn't it? Which would be just our luck at the moment, I think. And I've lost this one. I don't know, I lose so many things in life. I have no idea what I did with that one. Hold on. That might be the problem. Aha! How good is that? That's because it was hidden. And when something's hidden... yeah, I just say, Martin, God knows at the moment. Difficult because you kind of like, you know, once you've done it, you've done it. And if I think about it, and I'm truthful, maybe I shouldn't have got rid of the van so quick, but I was just doing my head in about the dog, you know. And it was the reason we kept the van so long, and we did all the, well, we should have done more camping, but of course we couldn't because we didn't move for so long. And then of course he got old rather quickly. And there's just so many things that you kind of, I don't know, do you know when you kind of think about it and you just can't change nothing and think, bloody hell. Yeah, that's true. I have looked at them as well. It's, but I don't know. As I say, at the moment, we're quite happy. Maybe I'll be on the bus and the train soon. But I don't mind. I'm not paying. He's not paying insurance and tax for the first time in about 20 odd years. I'm bloody, because the van was like £32 a month tax. Insurance was going to be near 500 quid. So every week it's kind of better off, isn't I? If that makes sense. I think. But there will. I know there'll come a time in the cold and everything. But just you've got to kind of. Do you know when you've got to have it right to do it? Because otherwise, you're just going to be thinking, well, why did I do that? I didn't really want to do that. And then it's too late, isn't it? When I've kind of done it. God, blimey, how comes I can't fit that? Yeah, it's all right. Once I've done it, it's kind of too late. But yeah, there is different ways to go. There's some interesting, like some of the Jayco ones, the one we test drove was really nice. But you know, as soon as you drive away with that car, that sort of money, you lose so much bloody money. And then like they give you 4 years free finance and everything, but you still use much more. Yeah, I know, Martin. I've done it all before. Yeah. Or the bus don't turn up, innit? And you're sat there getting soaked and you're like, where is he? Where is he? Then the next thing, you're absolutely soaking wet and you think, okay, 10 minutes, the next one comes. Oh, don't. I know that, Martin. I do know that, honestly. I've been there, got the T-shirt, and it can be bloody unfortunate. I've got to leave for work. I think if I was in a cinema... Yep, that's true, mate. You know it, Frico. Yeah, taxis, you see. Taxis are hard. But no, have a good day, Frico. Thanks for coming in, mate. Yep, I won't be here for too much longer. Myself, that's why I come in earlier, so I can get things done. Hopefully, get the dog out early and see how my feet is. Oh, another hour, blimey. Yeah, see, I think the buses are quite frequent round here, Martin. Well, I might find out soon, mightn't I? But at the moment, I'm more prepared to walk. But yeah, Frico, you know it, mate, as always. You know, take care, safe day and bonjour. But yeah, obviously I'm going to walk the dog earlier today. That's why I started this earlier, so I can do everything earlier. I haven't got too much to do anyway. And then we'll do the bandit walk, you see, which is to the post box and round the bit there. And then I know my feet are okay to go on. Ethan, good to see you, mate. Yeah, at least to one can work. Yeah, it's a good one. But at the moment, I'm kind of all right, you know, like this for a little bit of time. And, you know, I don't know. There'll come a time, won't there? Like with everything, and you're like, shit, what am I doing? There's so many times I'm like, well, I just drive up there and I think, I don't have a vehicle. That's the one that does me the most. Because I kind of just can't think of it, you know. It's like, bloody hell, hold on a minute, I don't have a car. But you get there. I think it's like with everything, isn't it? Over the course of time, it will kind of work for you, won't it? You just got to, I don't know, kind of play it correctly, or just making sure you make the right decision. And like, that's what I don't want to do. You know, when you get something and then a week later I'm like, oh, what have I done? You know, as I say, as I've been honest to everyone, in all due honesty, I was drinking quite a lot that weekend. I did a test drive, didn't I, in the JK 8, whatever it was. Yeah, Jayco 8, Jayco 7, I can't remember. Put the van on because they said I'd have to sell the van because they couldn't accept it on part exchange. Never expected it to sell within 24 hours. And then within 24 hours, my van's gone. And I'm thinking, oh, what have I done? And that was kind of a little bit difficult because it was never the original intention and everything. So yeah, that's quite a tricky one there. It kind of a little bit worrying, but it was still better because I didn't want the van anyway. Because the van was too much a reminder of the dog. So here in North Wales, we get a free bus pass at 60. Not used it yet. As a fair walk. Yeah, see, I thought if I was 60, I'd be able to get my train tickets cheaper. But yeah, a stubborn browed man. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying, mate. And as I say, there will come that time where I'm thinking, shit, you know, I've got to change this over. But at the moment, the further I can go, I don't know, maybe I'll really appreciate it. But there's so many dopey drivers here. There's so many things, you know, that I don't miss. And obviously a lot of it, as a lot of you know, in the last year was taking the dog away. Of course, now I wish I took the dog away more, but I couldn't push the dog anymore, innit? Yeah, that's it, Nigel. It's difficult, mate, isn't it? And it's difficult. You know, you just don't want to. For me, I don't want to do something, and then I think, shit, what did I do? I hardly use my car. Yeah, and of course, the exercise mark as well. It's already going good. Yeah, but yeah, I'll get that, Martin. But then I can always get a train or a bus. But I know what you're saying. It is a difficult one, but I think just to think for a little while will kind of help us out a little bit more. Because I'm limited on food because I can't get to some of the shops or carry back the stuff that I would. So that's helping me because I'm not bloody eating so much. Obviously, apart from them couple of days last week, I've done really well on cutting down and everything, which was been bloody hard. Because obviously anyone that knows, as you start to get bigger, well, of course you adjust to it, don't you? And it just gets harder and harder. It's like a vicious circle. And before you know about it, it's kind of like, bloody hell, how have I done this? Ah, fair enough, Mark. Yeah, why not? But I think if I was looking at a car now, I'd look at a Tesla still. You know, but you look at the way everything devalues and you think, bloody hell. And the Jayco was really nice. But bloody hell, yeah, getting one almost new is a lot of money, and it's just like, I don't know. It's a difficult one, isn't it? It's kind of in that situation where you think, tough one, but that's what makes life, isn't it? Decisions and everything. It kind of, you know, you spend a lot of money on a car, and when we didn't go far, it was mainly to take the dog out. It's kind of like, it can be a tough one, can't it? I think it kind of can't work. I don't know. Not electric at all. Diesel engine. But yeah, no, I know, Marty. I don't know. Maybe I'll get a bike. Also, Mark, love Land Rover. Yeah, when you look at them Jaycos, they're kind of like that Land Rover, Range Rover type of thing, aren't they? Freeland and Discovery Fee. Yep, know them well, mate. Know them well. My mate used to have one of them. I can't remember which one. But yeah, obviously I kept my van as well because it had the low bit. You know, when you get in the back bit, it had the low bit for the dog, didn't it? So that kind of worked. And it was kind of, you know, one of them things that you're always going to think, but then it's not that bad to look at the wider picture of it, innit? And think, well, maybe, just maybe I did the right thing, you know. I don't know. Sometimes it's going to be a difficult decision no matter what you do. And you're always going to think, should I have gone that way? Should I have gone that way? I went the way I chose. And in all due honesty, I think it's for the right things overall. I think it kind of works. Rate My Beer, what a channel, people. I'm sure most of you know that channel, but if not, what an amazing channel. Some Wally drinking beers. But I've still got some videos obviously for that to do, which isn't so bad. I said there's a video going out. Oh, it's meant to go out on this one already, wasn't it? I don't think I said it on. Hold on a minute. I didn't bother, did I? There's a video going out obviously on this one today, which is an interesting walkabout just all around. I tend to do a lot of travelling, need something that will cope. Yeah, that makes sense, Mark. I get where you're coming from there, because I thought that if we got a new car, you know, I've got a tent, I'd go and do that for a bit of fun. We've done it before, stayed in a tent, but I more want to try and go abroad, do you know, like while I can and everything, because I feel going abroad is a whole new experience. And, you know, I will do more things in England, especially to the north east side, as I said before I will and everything, but I want to kind of do them last few Asian trips, you know, before I get too old and don't feel comfortable with all the travelling, especially if you get a bum flight. And a lot of the flights, as I'm sure a lot of you know now, are not exactly great out there. We've got a good one at the moment for November, but I can't take it because if Michelle's dentist, I think that's nearly still 3.5 weeks away, don't say the right things, and I take it and spend all that money, then we're kind of curtains, because there's a lot of you know there's no way out, is there? So once you've booked it, mate, you're in, you're doing it, aren't you? So which that can be a little bit tricky, can't it? Because once it's done, and you know, and that's like it's too late then, isn't it? If I've done that, mate, I'm kind of like, shit, what have I done? But I say I want to do Philippines. The more I read about Philippines, and we've never done any of their islands or anything, and it's just kind of, I don't know, something different. And it's not so expensive, because obviously we're budgeting it down as best as we can. There will be a couple of places that Michelle probably doesn't agree to, but I do. But that's life, isn't it? You've got to cut the corners and so on and so forth. That's what makes a trip, doesn't it? I'll be doing long distance trips. Yeah, Asia's definitely the one for me, mate. Not so much Africa. I haven't enjoyed Africa the couple of times I've been there. Some people might say I've been to the wrong places, but Asia's more me. And obviously the main reason the Philippines came up was because we couldn't vape in Vietnam. We're always going to go back to Vietnam. But I think, you know, you've got to make memories in that, innit? Greetings from Australia. Good to see you, mate. YOLO. Oh, hey, mate. Always good to see you. Mate, I tell you, I could murder being in Australia now, but then the cost of living there is so high, isn't it? My mate is in Frankston, Melbourne. Well, obviously comes from there, lives there. And the cost of living there now, like, well, how many dollars was it for a packet of cigarettes? Like, fucking hell, man. And obviously, New Zealand people. Yeah, that's the thing, Mark. And that's what I was saying to Michelle. You know, you do these things, because if you don't, it's going to be too late, mate. You know, it's easy to sit here now and say, yeah, I'm going to do this soon, I'm going to do that. Obviously, with us, we worked to leaving the dog at the end, and the dog's gone now. And the best way to cope, I think, and to deal with everything is that's it, mate. Bonjour, out, off we go. Because at the end of the day, it's been tough, you know. It's not been the best few weeks. Obviously, it's only bloody, it's 24 days. But it just seems like yesterday, you know. Yeah, you know it, Martine. Yeah, of course you cop it over there in Ireland as well, don't you? That's why I think some of your budget cooking, Martine, when you bring that back, could be such a winner for people. Because, you know, obviously I know you're there and we're here and so on, but there's a lot of things that are similar and the same, and, you know, it's out of control. Beautiful place. Yeah, as I say, Nigel, I've never been. I've done Bali a couple of times. I've done Thailand a few times. I've done Malaysia countless times, and Vietnam a lot. Japan, but I've never done that one. So yeah, I would love to have done Cambodia as well, if I'm honest, but they won't let you vape there, so that's not going to happen, mate. Michelle's situation is, if they're not going to let you vape, she's not coming in, which is fair enough. Yeah, still be doing. Yeah, I think, Martine, that's what you need, more things like that on YouTube. You know, how you can cook things cheap. Yeah, totally from scratch, which is it. Because there's so many people now that, you know, they struggle. I mean, that's what I can't understand here. Like the pubs, a lot of them were not that busy. Yeah, we did go to Cambodia on a day trip. Okay, yeah, you're right. We did go over the border with Doc, wasn't it? So yeah, we have actually entered Cambodia. I forget that. From Vietnam, we went over. Yes, we did go. So yeah, okay. But so at least we've touched Cambodia. It's probably as near as we're going to get now, isn't it? So yeah, I get that. It's one of them things. But yeah, I think with people now, they need to want to kind of try to budget more. As I said though, I couldn't work out yesterday. Some of the pubs were really not that busy. Yeah, everyone's queuing up for ice creams and all this crap, and everyone moans about everything. And then the worst ones, the ones along the seafront. I have Ireland to do yet. There's lots I'm not seeing. USA needs to be done, and Canada. Hey, yeah, and that's it, Mark. You have to have that. Is it kind of that motion? That is it, that dream? It's not that dream. Well, I suppose yeah. Sometimes it is that dream, isn't it? And you just got to make that dream come true, you know. Yeah, Da Nang. We spent weeks in Da Nang a few years ago, mate. Cracking place. Before we did YouTube, before COVID and everything. Yeah, met some lovely people. There's some people that we're still in contact with now, funny enough. Some local Vietnamese and, funny enough, some Australians. So, yeah. Absolutely great place, Da Nang. Well priced as well. And that was where I was going. I was going to Hanoi, to Da Nang, and then maybe Phuket Island, like that. Across to there, down over to there, and down to there. But I don't know, for whatever reason, maybe it wasn't meant to be. But I'm really buzzing. The more I look at the Philippines, mate, and I'm reading more about it, I'm buzzing into it. ChatGPT's helping me do a 30-day thing with all these beach results. Hey, he's talking about Arsenal Football Club. Good to see you, Daniel. How are you, mate? What a pleasant surprise before I go. Daniel is back. You know, it's like he's going to miss me. Daniel, English time, I'll be on here at 7:30 tonight, mate, to watch the world famous, mighty Tottenham Hotspur. Hopefully win, or I think I'm going to cry. Shall we say? But yeah, as I say, I will be back on later. Yep, you know it, mate. I will be back, as I say, at 7:45. I've got to pack this. Not a lot, as you can see, 2-pack, but, you know, I'm kind of working on this in the background. I'm doing a lot of imaging every day, so I'm getting there. I'm single and no responsibilities, just time and money. Yeah, exactly, Mark, and that's what it's all about. I'm Martine, and take care, everyone. Yep, on the strength of that, I better say, yep, you know it, Martine. And I'd say, Martines, remember, do check her channel out if you're not already following, because the videos will be back soon. And I will be back this evening watching Spurs. Risky, but I won't bottle it. I said I'll do it. I'm just not on the beer. Oh, Guna. Bonjour.